Okay, and we're live. Welcome everybody. It's an absolute delight to be back with you once again. So as Sally drops into deep trance state, just welcoming you to really feel that deep place. This deep place where the ascended beings ask ourselves, they ask us, do we love ourselves? Are we loving ourselves? Are we taking care of ourselves? Are we taking full responsibility for ourselves? So as we welcome you here on this Tuesday early evening UK time, just feeling yourselves deep down, deep inside, and gathering all your shungite, your smoky quartz, tourmaline, obsidian, rose, all your different types of crystals. You're gathering your team, your crystalline team. You're gathering all of your experiences up until now. And we're saying deep inside, I open all my chakras in the temple of my own making to add to the great worldwide temple of light. And I call in and command forth the power of my guides and helpers, power animals, allies, gatekeepers, ancestors, ascended beings, deities, angels, archangels, dragons, Garandaron, Ursunine, Araborn, Cerberus, Beatharena, and all the dragons that work with us, that work with Chung, that work with you, and all of the solar lords, Geomedon, all the sound lords, Amaradon, Arathon, Maradara, Corditon, Naraya, all of the archangels, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Jophael, Ezekiel, Zadkiel, Camael, Gaiatron, and many others. All the solar lords, Miraeva, Narudon, Iron, Ariston, Auran, Isarea, Guardian, Aradana, and many other beings, calling in and commanding forth the presence in this way that Chung Fu teaches, commanding as in Old English, come and be with me. Feeling how you're getting so strong with calling in your divine team, building your divine team, stronger and stronger and stronger. And as Isa brings that divine sound, you're feeling like you're singing along too, whistling, singing, that divine, beautiful sound, connecting us in this time, this now time. And feeling that song entering your heart.
Sinamariki shuani motoreketesh kuinam. Hanam treketesh kutashkiri yamantarte. Ikas eskachum tareta. Ako esquateneme. Tikartageskajas. Una ama etu cortage. Tico iskirtam tuma. Isquarete. Om natoke. Om nama tartokatesh. Nion meia tarte. Yes, Kedwen. Jokertakesh kuicham terote. Tues tuem. Jame cortage. Jame cortage. Coitis kajana metzekertakesh kachika. My beautiful children. My most beloved. I call you. I bring you close to me. In your minds and hearts as you are in your soul. You who hear me on the inside. I come forward to use the voice, to be heard. All that is full of my love, my beautiful children. Can you feel my love within all the beauty of my creation? I see what you create, my beloved. I hear your prayers. I see the beauty, the light that shines from you. Each one so precious to my heart. Feel the vastness of creation. Know that I am walking with you through time after time after time. And always now, my beloved children. Beyond time, in the eternal now that always is. And you are bringing forward into space, into form, into time, the wonder, the beauty, the power, and all the forms that are within you to express, to enjoy. Feel the pleasure that is love. The deep knowing when you are the love. When despite all darkness and pain, you are still the love. Remember, though you have many ideas of what you think, I, your creator, who work with you on the inside, might feel or think about you, my beloved. I am one with you. You are not separate from me. I do not judge. I just hold you close. For I am that part of you that does not appear in the world, but is the very essence that flows in you. And you, that part, that manifesting, becomes this unique expression of love. And so I say, my beloved children, I love you. I am one with you. And you are my love. You are my blessing. Greetings, dear ones. Welcome, welcome, blessings and peace. Greetings, Jerome. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward and bring you the light and elevation of your higher self. Bring clarity and positivity to your mind. Bring stamina, strength, and resilience to your heart, compassion, courage, and confidence. Bring to your body good health, deep soul connection, certainty, deep inner knowing. Bring you abundance of all you need in great, wonderful quantity. With all that you need coming to you in the beauty way with the greatest of ease. Welcome to all who are gathered here. Those who come now, those who come later, because today we will talk about love that is always present. Love is about presence, about being with yourself. Or if you are loving another, being with them, being present. Bringing all of your focus and energy to the subject or object, we could say, of your love. And today, beloved ones, I just want to bring your attention to your own being, to what that is to love yourself. What does it mean? Because today we have already heard the beloved Isa, and we give such gratitude for her presence amongst us in this temple of light. And we heard her say about love, that she is love, that you are love, What does this mean? And when we say, well, yes, you are love, and then you need to come to yourself and bring love, is to realize you have total access to the source of all love, timeless love, limitless, eternal, unconditional love. What is it? This energy called love. What is it to feel the non-judgment? That is unconditional love. When perhaps even you have done something that really is a big mistake, that really did, create problems, make difficulties that you might say was negative, and yet you are loved unconditionally throughout all that time that you have perhaps encountered those difficulties and seen that perhaps they were created from a part of you that is not conscious and perhaps did not love or could not love at that time. Or perhaps your problems and traumas and wounds were caused by another who could not love. And you discover that you do not trust love. You do not trust that you are loved because of this wound inside you, where you were not loved, and it was true, and you were hurt. What is it to come back to yourself in those places of pain, always caused in some way by the absence of conscious love, loving presence? For love has many faces, many expressions, many modes of appearance. Do you know that anger is love, hurt love, suppressed power, forbidden love, wounding love that has penetrated deep into vulnerable places within you. So the most important thing of all is, can you access that timeless, unconditional presence divine? Can you feel it, sense it? Can you imagine it, see it? Can you call it in? Imagine it and call it in. So for that you need a reference point. You need to feel something in someone that you love, that you know you love. Because that feeling of love, it's vital for your well-being. If you look, and there have been many studies made, to the statistics of the healthiest people, they may not be at the top of all kinds of leagues of achievement, but what they are is connected through love. They feel good inside. They feel well. They feel taken care of. In a simple place, they feel valued. They are loved. And they know how to love and value and take care of another or several others or many others. So just feel into your life, into your being, into your friendships and relationships. Just go around them, maybe family members as well, partner, children, just the people in your life. Recognize how much you love. Recognize the different ways that you love. And where within those relationships there are additional energies, like, for example, well, I love my husband, but and then a list of criticisms and judgments. Or, well, my child is good, but oh, I wish they were like this, 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 this. So you're actually quietly saying they're not what they could be. And just remove that list for a moment. Just take it away and just focus very simply on the love. Love is a state of being. It's a state of peace and acceptance, of closeness and intimacy. You see inside your being, beloved. Smile. Be kind. Take care of you. You are the instrument of love. If you think of being an instrument, a beautiful, wonderful instrument, worth a lot, extremely precious, your most valuable possession, you. You think of one of your possessions you really love. Perhaps it's something that needs polishing and shining. Perhaps it's something that needs care and attention, maintenance. Perhaps it's a flower or a tree. Perhaps it's a crystal or many crystals that need your attention, your care. When you can access love, you can love anyone, pretty much. It's likely that in the human realm of duality, there are going to be those that you have to say no because they cause you repetitive pain. That doesn't mean you don't love them, but you're not going to let them close to you because you know that their love is disturbed, that is turned to anger, that is turned to some kind of violence. It doesn't mean they don't want to love. It doesn't mean they didn't try, and it doesn't mean they can't receive love. But it does mean you have to protect yourself. You have to go into the inner mode of love. You have to practice spiritually to stay attuned and still. Allow your love to be available at that spiritual level. So feel inside. Imagine that inside you there dwells literally the most beautiful being. You know, because you are the co-creator of you. And you have made yourself the very best that you can. And you're still doing it, still changing, still modifying your creation, a little tweak here, tweak there, some consciousness upgrading here, some clearing of old pain here, tweaking, perfecting, cleaning, polishing, shining, loving yourself. Every day there should be some time for this. Sometimes you can only afford maybe 10 minutes, but that should happen every day. That you ask yourself, how am I? Am I receiving the love from the source? If not, you just change your angle a little bit and you beam some love into your human, personal, man or woman self. Don't leave yourself out of your day. Start your day with remembering your main task, your highest and deepest soul purpose, to work on yourself, to make yourself better, more beautiful, stronger, with more courage, more luminous, more kind, more compassionate, more loving. It's your first duty. You are your own creation. Only you can change you. And the ascended beings, angelic beings, and deities depend on you to be the vessels of their light in every moment. We know that through this one they do appear, but I want you to understand they appear a lot in many forms. Every time you smile, that special smile, at someone you don't even know, and they think, oh, well, why did they smile? But it doesn't matter, they received it. And for a long time after, they remember your smile that brings them that love from the source that says, you're all right. You're beautiful the way you are. I see you. And through my smile, I light up your heart. For no reason whatsoever, other than that I am passing you by. We are walking on the same earth. I see you. And I am also an earth being. I recognize you. I honor you. All in that microsecond as you walk by. And you radiate your love into the world, into the eyes and hearts of all the beings around you. What to do with those feelings of, I'm not good enough? What to do with those feelings of, I gave that woman, that man, all my love, and they just turned away from me. They just walked away from me, rejected me, abandoned me. What about if you have inside you such a place where you were abandoned, and it was true? You weren't able at that time to hold yourself up, to remind yourself that that person, that woman, that man who walked away, what it was is they couldn't love. That's all. It wasn't ever about you, though of course you took it on because you're conscious and aware. And if you're listening to me today, there's likely to be a healer within you whose focus is, I need to know the pain. I need to know what is not love, because that I know is where the love is needed. But when you are young and small, you cannot take that much that is not love. You do not have the capacity to understand it's not about you when your mother shouts at you or your father is violent or something like that. You don't have it to understand. And so the wounding goes from generation to generation. And it takes beloveds like you to awaken, to make decisions, to turn around, to turn a quarter turn left and go that way, not the way the ancestors went, whose pain maybe you're still carrying now. But to go your way, to connect directly through your own higher self to the divine, to bring in that eternal, unconditional, loving presence through yourself. What to do with that old energy that is not the love? But what do you do in your home when, well, some parts of the room are clean, but some are dirty? There's rubbish here and there, and what do? You pick it up, don't you, and put it in the rubbish. Some of it you burn, some of it you recycle. Everything has to go somewhere. You're in the world of manifestation. Emotions, deep feelings, even if they are negative, are manifestations. like a piece of furniture, like a piece of rubbish. Those manifestations that you can feel are not beautiful. They're not bringing love to your environment inside you. Why would you hold on to them? Isn't it interesting? These states of pain, these states of being pulled out of the center of the truth that you know, with all your body, heart, and mind, you know what is good for you, what is loving, what is kind, because you feel good when you receive it. And so within you, beloved, you do have a compass. You do have a measuring tool that knows what's rubbish, what you don't need, what does not serve you, what does not make you stronger, make you happy, make you feel good, uplift you. You don't need it. You don't need it in your own mind. You don't need that judge that comes in and says you're not good enough, or you didn't do that right, and so no one's going to love you now. You don't need to diminish yourself ever, because that is not love. Love makes you grow taller, stronger inside. And that part of you that experiences the absence of love is small. It's a small place. The part of you that contracts, recedes, hides, that's the small part. That's the child. That's the one within you who feels disempowered, or we'll just say does not feel empowered by the primal love that is yours by divine right. The love that says you belong to me. You're safe with me. When you're small, you need someone to say, I've got you. I'm holding you. I've got your back. Feel my strength. I'm here. A parent, two parents even. An older brother, an older sister, an uncle, an aunt, someone, a teacher. You look for that hand that's up there when you're little. It's a hand up there. It's like God's hand. God is his hand. You look for it. You hold it. Because that is natural and primal. To seek for that strength to hold you. But don't think you're any different now. Look around you. Aren't you small in the face of the vastness of this earth, in your body, in your humanity? Can you not see also there? You are like a child in a vast universe. And in order to feel loved, yes, you have to reach out for that hand, that loving presence, that infallible strength. You have to realize it. You have to make it real. That is what realization is. Is it real? Is that what does real mean? Does it mean physical? No, it's not physical. What is that reality on the inner plane that is the love? You can't see it, touch it, taste it perhaps, but it can come into all the seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and feeling. Of course it can. But itself, like God, Goddess, it's not just one expression, one form. Love is multidimensional. And that's right. Most importantly, for you here upon the earth, it's to realize love is in the dark and in the light. Think of the nighttime when you curl up in a warm bed, perhaps the hot water bottle, perhaps just warm, just feeling warm and cozy and very relaxed. Those are the best nights. You just feel very relaxed and at peace, and everything is in order, and you can rest in the arms divine. You go to sleep. You go into that deep inner place of connection. There are those of you who can stay conscious in your sleep with lucid dreaming, and oftentimes you will meet enlightened beings in the dream time. You'll realize this is a very real place. It's as real as the physical realm. And there are people here loving, there are people here suffering, there are people here growing, evolving in the worlds of light, beyond the physical realm. And you can bring that back. Because love is multidimensional, and so when you're in your body, you need to be able to feel that other dimension of you. Because the body is very limiting, unless it is imbued and infused with that multidimensional love that knows no limitation, that knows no ending, that unconditional love that connects you to the oneness divine. You need it in your everyday. That is where you need it. It's easy to forget when you are surrounded by the negative expressions of hurt love, of even intentional hurt love, from those who are so absent from the source, they can't feel anything except pain, and therefore all they can do in their distortion is cause pain. And yet, even within them, far away, deep inside, far away from their conscious awareness, love is calling to them. Because there is no being that does not come from the divine. This is the most important understanding, beloved. Love is the very center. Love is the power, the energy, the source of creation, and to feel it, to know it in so many different forms, to realize you are running on love. This is very important. And you have to fill your tank up every day. And it is beyond the mind. Yes, your mind will guide you to do that attunement, that alignment, open your chakras, visualize, imagine. Your mind will do that. But love will come from beyond the mind in response to your prayer, in response to your command, your guidance, your invocation. You can't make love come. You can call. You can invoke. You can open your heart. You can invite. But it comes freely because it is the very essence of your being. It gets covered up when your mind thinks of other things and worries and stresses and runs around the planet looking for substitutes for this love. Sometimes finding something that seems to be the love, only to realize, no, it's inside. There's nothing outside me that is this love. But when I'm in touch with this love inside me, everything is love. Because I am the love. Everything I touch with my love. As you think about your day ahead, or your evening ahead, afternoon, morning, you think about yourself in time and space. Start with love. Think about yourself with kindness. Forgive yourself. Feel God. God is standing within you. Present the one who feels sorry, ashamed, who is judging yourself, who is bringing you down, hurting yourself with thoughts that are undermining. Bring that being into the radiance divine, to stand him or her right in front of you in the stream of divine love, and allow them, that part of you, to receive this unconditional love, this total forgiveness, this permission and invitation to come right back from what is essentially a place of separation and fear. There's only one thing, really, the soul can fear, and that is being separated from the divine. Once you understand that you can't separate, you can have the illusion to be separate. You can believe you're not loved, you're not valued. You can really think it with all your mind and believe it in all your heart, but it isn't true. That's right. So right now, just feel inside yourself. And do bring forward, as though sort of walking from rooms behind you, characters within you who you know have problem with loving, whether that is loving yourself, being loved, receiving love, feeling lovable, or loving another. There are very few people who do not have such a condition, dear ones. Do not think, oh, everyone else here is going to be fine. They're all going to be, sailing on the sea of love. Well, why would I come forward, beloved, if that was the case, to talk about love? And look out into your world at the moment. Understand your initiations that are happening here, because the only thing that works in your world at the moment is to stay in the love, is to be the love, because all that is fear cannot enter the house of love. Not a welcome guest. Fear, doubt, judgment, criticism, they don't belong in the house of love. In that sense, yes, they are created by fear, by wounding. So from that point of view, we can say, well, yes, they are the dysfunctional and separated aspects of yourself that are forgotten, the true expression of love. And as such, they provide you an opportunity for your evolution, for you to awaken, because those pathways don't go anywhere apart from to a brick wall where you are broken. Love brings unity, at one moment. Love brings harmony, peace. Bring your focus to yourself and allow those ones who do not remember the love, those ones within you that feel bruised or hurt, know they need the love, but I don't know what to do about it. Remember the law of attraction. Love attracts love. Fear attracts fear. Anger attracts anger. And there's a feeling inside, just where your solar plexus and heart come together, whereby breathing into this center here, to the solar plexus just below the heart, feeling what's in there and just letting it leave on the out breath. And breathing in from the root all the way up, a primal force of life that is the love of your body, well-being, a good feeling, feeling strong, feeling well. Feeling that feeling streaming into you from the source, from below, from above, from all around. Keep breathing into that solar plexus place, filling up with the love and breathing out anything that's of limitation, anything that's of negativity, just breathing it out. Very simple. Breathing in the love, breathing out the fear, breathing in the joy, breathing out the pain. Breathing in the forgiveness, breathing out the guilt or shame. Expanding that center now, feeling your heart getting bigger. So as you open it up, more love is coming in. Love is present time, helping you be here fully now. As that love comes into your expanded field, feel yourself getting bigger, getting stronger, strong enough to just take a little look and see any part of yourself from before now, younger years, yesterday, last year, a long time ago, past life. Any part of you you don't like, that you want to love, but you don't like. Any part of you you feel ashamed of. Any feelings you have inside that you're not good enough. They're old, they're very old. It takes a long time to create these characters within yourself. They grow over time, sometimes over lifetimes. So you have several persona within you. I say multidimensional, and they can be multidimensional in all directions. Feel how you are growing. And you always need to grow, that one who unconditionally loves you. Your own creator being, your awareness of that power of yourself. Creating change within yourself all the time. You've been changing all your life, and you're changing still. And you're becoming more and more conscious and loving, kind and compassionate, and especially to yourself. And in that abundance of love, and that kindness, and that softness, you could say the yin of love, the feminine of love, you grow just like the baby does with the breast milk, just like the baby that is nurtured in the womb. And as you grow up and grow strong in love, you discover the yang of love, the power of love. You start to project your love out into the hearts and minds of others. You begin to feel strong, a warrior of love, not afraid to take on the one who says no inside you. I can't. I'm too weak. I can't love myself. That's selfish. And that part of you that has seen, that understood when the source energy came in and took it in and drunk it in, knows how to love and balance that place, how to hold yourself strongly, how to develop fortitude in the storm and hold in the center, how to bring a fierceness of love, how to bring love as arrows of healing intention, how to aim your love to pierce through blockages, to bring down walls of resistance. The seeing eye of love does not judge, yet is very discerning. It is not a judgment, for there is forgiveness in discernment, but love is not fooled. Love knows. Love knows love. Once you have developed that quality of divine love within you, you notice it is indeed all-encompassing and unconditional, but not stupid. You can't pull the wool over the eyes of love. Love goes deep. Love sees into the root. Love knows distortion. Love knows dis-ease, fear. You are the safest you can possibly be with the eyes of love embodied within your eyes, within the eyes of your heart. Because you can feel it. The child in you knows love. The animal in you knows love. The primordial you that emanates from the source of creation is love. That is why there is pain and separation, illusion and delusion, because it is only love that takes you into pure joy, bliss, rest, peace, harmony, inner beauty, and deep personal power. And when you pay attention to your heart to really call the love forward, it blooms and blossoms within you, beloved, with the greatest of ease. Grow it. And with each phase of growing, use the seeds of your experience, of your deep knowing and understanding, of what is within you, the essence of your being that is divine love, from which you are made. Grow more seeds, more realizations, more powers within you. Love grows powers. Love multiplies, becomes more of itself. Create affirmations of love. See how many you can create. What is love? All the expressions, all the beauty, all the wonder. Remember, that's why you came. You came to learn how to love unconditionally. First yourself, then everyone else. So I would love to hear how you are with that, and to ask me questions, and let's go a little deeper together. Let's see if you have some questions today about love, about pain, sorrow, loss, and all the aspects of this physical, emotional, mental life that test your power of love, that initiate you into deeper and deeper power of love. I will listen if you have some questions, beloved. Peace. Mm.
Matthew Binns asks, Dear Chung, I feel shame, a part of me that doesn't deserve love. It seems such a big ask to live in a state of love.
Peace, beloved. Look a little closer in the mirror and appreciate the beauty of your being. It would be good for you to look in that sense in the spiritual mirror, in your heart, in your mind. Notice how loving you are, dear one. This shame, this is a place of abuse, of emotional abuse that has been, well, you could say administered or inserted into your emotional body. It's not you, beloved. It's something you carry ancestrally. It comes into you. It's what you chose to work with, really to awaken you to the truth of your being. I understand. It's your honesty. You know, you're never going to lie. That's another, I just want you to notice, that's love that makes you not lie, that causes you to bring forward your pain, to own it, to speak it, to manifest it. You see, that is the process of love that, in that sense, opens to receive the healing. What is the healing? It is where that aspect of you that is very much the seer, that sees deep, that loves so much, comes in and blesses that part that didn't get the love, that expresses as that, well, you call it shame. What it really is I don't want to show myself. Why? Because you hurt me when I show myself. But really, I want to show myself. I want to be naked. I want to be beloved of everyone, of God, of Goddess. But I can't show myself because when I show myself, you punish me and you hurt me. You who are out there, who can't see me, who misjudge me. But these words aren't there in the heart and the mind of the child. The child, so vulnerable, decides they're not lovable. They can't be lovable, otherwise they would be loved. No, as I said to you, beloved, when you carry that, it is where you have been branded, where you have been, in that sense, something's come into you, but it's not the right word because you can get rid of it. You can remove it because it's not yours. You never remove anything that's yours. See, you can give it back. It's what the tie cutting is. It's where you support your child to say, to identify where the wound began, where it was an abuse upon your person, and you start to kind of bring it out of you, and you give it back because it actually belongs, this imbalance, to the one who imposed it upon you. And of course, it's going on all over the world all the time. This imposition of wounding from one to another. The habits go on into relationship, bullies. It goes on. You have it in the schools, and you were certainly bullied, beloved. And then you have it in further relationships. But that is all wounding. You see, it's all coming down the bloodlines, and you are the one, along with others here, who's determined to change the world deeply. It's the biggest thing in your heart, probably at any time, beloved. That call for love, to feel it, to allow it to come from you, and to be able to receive it, to feel it coming into you. Because it's a deep craving. From that place you're calling shame, that is a place of wounding, beloved. It's another being's wounding that has been held by your very psychic and sensitive self. So do that breathing. Breathe in the unconditional love. And breathe out from that part of your younger self, that what you're calling shame, that pain of another imposed upon you, so that you would carry it, so that they would not feel isolated. Now you're carrying it too. But you don't have to carry it. It's actually not yours. Peace, beloved.
Peace. Okay. Caraculito, which is Dada. Dear Chung Pu, I don't seem to be able to feel love. Why? Blessings. Thank you, Dada.
Well, I would have to disagree with you, beloved, you see, again. It's so interesting. What is love? You care for people. You are kind, you are considerate, you have dreams of helping people. You love God, you love me. I do not know what you mean exactly. And I also do. Because what I see is that you judge yourself, dear one. And in a certain way, you are sensitive to judgment. You put yourself, you make goals. And if I can do that, then I'll be a good person. If I do that, then I'll be good enough. Then I will approve of myself and I will say, I am lovable. I understand. In one sense, it is the most normal human condition. There is a place of need, of hunger. You don't really like it, in a sense. It makes you feel a bit weak, a bit afraid. I need to get to a place where I feel safe, which is the same as saying I need to be good enough to feel I'm lovable. Then I'll be safe. Because that is literally, whether that's in your family, with your parents, be good or I'll throw you out, or whether that's in a tribe or in society, do what we say or we'll throw you out, be good or else. The threats. Love, unconditional, never comes with a threat. But you put it there. By your conditioning, by what you see happening in the world. So this love requires that you relax deeply, that you accept you. And you are a high achiever. You push, and you do great things, and you achieve wonderful things. But sometimes you're frustrated. And that drive that you have doesn't achieve the goal. And so that's it. No, I'm not good enough. And yet there is an expression of love in that, beloved. That drive, that visioning, that is your true nature. You have a leader in you, a frustrated leader, And until you feel yourself get to where your sense is that you should be, your judgment says you should be, you don't relax. You don't rest. It's not enough. It's not good enough. You see the pain and suffering around you and you think, well, if I was better, I could fix that. But you couldn't, beloved. You never will. You will never fix the world. Because here in the world, it's always everything. From the love all the way to that which is not love. Souls can come here and come upon this journey of becoming, of self-realization, of awakening, of soul evolution. So there is that wound, beloved, of being quantified, being judged. Are you good enough, Do I earn enough money? Have I brought enough goodness into the world? Am I strong enough? Am I connected enough? It's all self-judgment, beloved. That's why. So try to be kinder to yourself. Try to be as kind to yourself as you are to others. Turn it around. Peace, beloved.
Peace. We've got quite a few coming in, so I'm going to have to come and be the sneaky time master. The leg stroker.
Oh, I see. My answer's too long.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, you just say that's fine, beloved. Yes.
We've got basically we've got about 15 minutes left, and then
Peace.
and then I have to go somewhere, have an arrangement. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, moving on. Anna Harris, hello Chung Fu, great love. I feel the rising of the feral self in response to old traumas. I even growled in my sleep and woke myself up. How to bring love to her and integrate this part. Peace.
First of all, don't say she isn't love, the growling one. She is love. She's just a very growly, very, as you say, primordial energy within you. Did she hurt anybody yet? No. She's just growling. Welcome her. Welcome the growler. You know, you see, multidimensional doesn't go just up, it goes down. You know, and I'm not saying up is better than down either. I'm saying it's human. I'm saying that you have deep primal aspects that need absolutely integrating, loving, accepting. It's your power. You are an animal, a human animal. You know, you have appetites, you have desires, you have hungers, and you need certain things in order to feel good. You need for all the senses to actually be experienced by you. And that primal you is saying, you know, accept me, accept this primal place. Don't put me in a kennel over there. You know, I'm actually not a dog. I'm you. I'm primal you. I am this aspect. I need you to love me. I'm coming forward. I'm showing myself. I need to be honored. You know, many work with animals precisely so they can heal that part of themselves that's been suppressed, that deep instinctual part that knows the feeling of love, that works through feelings, through instincts, through sensations and senses. Welcome her, beloved. She brings you power, peace.
Okay, we'll do 4 more, and then we'll end it up. Derval, I'm seeing a connection between this transmission and the theme of invisibility that we addressed in the deep dive session on Saturday just gone. Is this wound very strong in the collective right now?
Very strong, beloved. Absolutely. That's right. Yes. This is what is happening if you think about it and you put a kind of litmus paper out to say, well, how much love actually is being allowed, so to speak, to proliferate in the world? Because how does love express? Through art. You know, you are an artist, you know how much loving focus it takes you to channel that vision onto the paper. That's an expression of love. Music. How much has music been shut down? Love. Again, see that feeling of, you know, it's a deep place that needs to be nurtured. You know, the arts are extremely important. Poetry, dance, you know, the expression. This is love. This is the human soul in its most ecstatic expression, bringing art forward, bringing music forward, expressing the beauty of sound, color. You know, those artists who work with nature, with flowers, bringing beauty into being, gardens with creation. And that is the biggest calling for the highest, you could say, the deepest calling for humanity at this time is to bring the divine vision into manifestation. It is an art. It is a creation. It is where all human beings are being called forward who understand how to create, how to be an artist, how to literally create from nothing this beautiful new earth. It's very connected, beloved. And as you all evolve, each of you bring a special energy to this creation process. It wasn't really a question, beloved. I just share with you those insights. Peace to you, and
Awesome.
great love.
Lauren, thank you so much for this transmission and the power we have in love. I was struggling with how to contribute and support the people here in Canada taking a stand for our freedoms. Love is power. Not sure, I think it's just more of a statement.
Yes, that's right, beloved. And what an expression. Look at it. Just see this incredible power. And those who can't go there, just send your love, you know. Realize this is a big uprising that can help change the world, literally. That this is where all the different positions of love are powerful and connected. So that statement, that's going into that collective power of love, and that is the greatest power on the earth at this time. Peace, Yuan.
Peace.
All ever, not just at this time. But being called out, you see, by the dysfunctionality, by that which is not working, by the negative, really has brought about this great show of love and loving connection and support. Peace.
Peace. Clara Cardamone. Hello, Chung Pu and everyone.
Greetings.
What can we do to help open the heart chakra to feel even more love?
But it really is a feeling. It is a sensation. If you can get, sometimes it's good to actually, stretch back and really feel this expanse of heart and tap, press here. Just, feel yourself, and just below at the solar plexus, just wake it all up, the physical, wake it up. Feel, up here, your throat, just feel the love of your body. This is your tool, this is your instrument. And sometimes you don't realize it, but you sort of, you're protecting yourself because it's such a dangerous world. You think, I don't know if I can open my heart because I perhaps it has also been wounded. But this feeling of just awakening, just gently, and breathing, and then stretching physically, opening up and following it through with your mind's eye, feeling your whole light body stretching, big opening, and then filling that space you have created with light, with golden light, with red power from the earth. Really working to fill that space of your heart with the energy, the power, and then deciding who you're going to focus. Perhaps you're going to focus that in yourself. Perhaps you're going to send it to a part of yourself that you've discovered has has pain, has dislocation, has something difficult to deal with. Or perhaps you're going to send it to another. But remember, it's flowing through. Once you've created and opened that channel, it doesn't run out. So you keep it going for the time that you want to do your practice. And then you just gently come back in order to keep yourself safe, put your circles of light around you. If you do that every day, your heart center will grow and grow and grow. Peace, beloved.
Kerry Kaliko. Go truckers worldwide. Humanity is standing up now.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, last question. Huan Shuang Zhu. Dear Chung Fu, how do I deal with the guilt of choosing to see the beauty instead of what the other sees? Fear. How can I be present for them? What does love look like in such interactions? Thank you.
First of all, try to come away from even focusing on the fact that those others can see what you see. Don't even focus on it, because why would you do that? It takes energy, it takes your attention, and it doesn't serve you or them. In fact, you don't know the others, really. There may be dotted around amongst those others another you. So there may be you within the others. It doesn't matter. You see, you're here primarily to evolve yourself. If during the course of that journey, it so happens that one of those so-called others is attracted to you, and by that natural process of attraction, they see in you the mirror of themselves that wants to come through and be like you, fantastic. And they will come forward like that. But if you pay attention and you use your energy to feel guilty to not be like those who are suffering, they suffer so much from their fear, beloved. Just send them compassion. If you think about those who can't see the love, use your love to send them compassion and then let go. Because they have choice, they have freedom. They can come to it in their own time, at their own pace. They are not your concern. Just keep radiating and loving and knowing that those will come to you who you can serve. They will come. They do come. And all is well. Each one on their path, whether you can see they're on the wrong path or whether you can see they're hurting themselves, hurting others. Beloved, come back to you, because upon this earth, that is the agreement. Souls may come at any stage of their evolution, from the very first ever incarnation to being high incarnations who are evolved and ascended beings, can also come to this earth. And always, as far as I know, it will be so. So even after this huge evolutionary initiation, there will come those who are totally new and are just beginning, while you will create the most wonderful new earth with your love and with the union that comes of this love. Peace, beloved.
Peace. Well, thank you, Chung. That's lovely. And just reminding anybody who happens to be coming upon this video afresh and that you are maybe new to the channel, to for sure give us a little subscribe if you love what Chung is bringing through for us. And all of our fans, do give the video at least one share, if not a couple, to people that you love and care about. And yeah, give the video a like and a comment, and we will indeed see you once again next time. Thank you, Chung Fu.
Peace, beloved. You just want me to say the blessing now, is that it?
That would be lovely.
All right, you will. Remember this every day, beloved. I am the love. I am the living incarnation of my divine self, emanating from the source of all love. I am the embodiment of my higher self, who comes to be upon the earth within this creation, this body, heart, mind that I love. I am the creator of my creation, of my being that brings the divine forward in the unique form of my being. I open my heart to receive the love divine every day of my life, to grow the flowers of my being in my garden. I bring the nourishment of all the elements that are within me, of earth and air, of fire and water. I bring to nourish my creation, my being that changes every day, receiving more love, giving more love, and being at one with love. And so it is. Blessings and peace.
And so it is. Blessings and peace.
Om Tara Do Tare Tore Swaha Om Tara Do Tare Turi Swaha Om Tara Do Tare Turi
Great love. Thank you, Chung.
Peace.